Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Losers quit when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. Focus, follow one course until successful. You become what you study. Self-discipline is the number one delineating factor between the rich, the middle class, and the poor. You and only you are responsible for your life choices and decisions. Financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. When you are young, work to learn, not to earn. Real estate investing, even on a very small scale, remains a tried and true means of building an individual's cash flow and wealth. Confidence comes from discipline and training. Don't waste a good mistake, learn from it. Never say you cannot afford something. That is a poor man's attitude. Ask how to afford it. Remember, your mind is your greatest asset, so be careful what you put into it. Start small and dream big. The poor, the unsuccessful, the unhappy, the unhealthy are the ones who use the word tomorrow the most. If you want to change your life, begin by changing your words. Start speaking the words of your dreams, of who you want to become, not the words of fear or failure. Failure defeats losers, failure inspires winners. Change your focus from making money to serving more people. Serving people makes the money come in. The biggest risk a person can take is to do nothing. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. Success takes an investment in time, dedication, and sacrifice. This is true education. It is a process. Everyone can tell you the risk. An entrepreneur can see the reward. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. Schools teach you how to work for money, but don't teach how to make money work for you. Face your fears and doubts, and new worlds will open to you. Money is not the goal. Money has no value. The value comes from the dreams money helps achieve. Hoping drains your energy. Action creates energy. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Rich people buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. Sight is what you see with your eyes, vision is what you see with your mind. Before you invest in something, invest the time to understand it. The truth is that money doesn't make you rich, knowledge does. My poor dad often said, "I'd rather be happy than rich." My rich dad said, "Why not be both?" In the real world, the smartest people are people who make mistakes and learn. In school, the smartest people don't make mistakes. It's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. People need to wake up and realize that life doesn't wait for you. If you want something, get up and go after it. Every time you quit, someone else gets your prize. Every time you make a mistake, you get closer to yours. Life isn't fair. It never will be. Quit trying to make it fair. You don't need it to be fair. Go make life unfair to your advantages. True passion attracts. If you have passion in your business, the right people will be attracted to your team. Often, the more money you make, the more money you spend. That's why more money doesn't make you rich, assets make you rich. Humility is the first step towards learning. You can't learn until you are humble enough to realize there is something for you to learn. Before you can transform your wallet from poor to rich, you've got to transform your spirit from poor to rich. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary, and poor is eternal. The more security you seek, the less freedom you have. A mistake is a signal that it is time to learn something new, something you didn't know before. Rich don't work for money, they work for assets. My rich dad said, "All of us have the power of choice. I choose to be rich, and I make that choice every day." Rule 1. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability, and by assets, an asset is something that puts money in my pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of my pocket. Comfort kills ambition. Get uncomfortable, and get used to it in your pursuit of your goals and dreams. In today's fast-changing world, it's not so much what you know anymore that counts, because often what you know is old. It is how fast you learn. That skill is priceless. A job is a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Building your own business is the best way to become rich. Then you can begin investing in other assets. Often, in the real world, it's not the smart that get ahead, but the bold. Action first, mistake second, lessons third. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. Academic qualifications are important, and so is financial education. They're both important, and schools are forgetting one of them. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power. The most successful people in life are the ones who ask questions. They're always learning. They're always growing, they're always pushing. Starting a business is like jumping out of an airplane, without a parachute. In mid-air, the entrepreneur begins building a parachute and hopes it opens before hitting the ground. The trouble with school is they give you the answer, then they give you the exam. That's not life. The fear of being different prevents most people from seeking new ways to solve their problems. Every successful person in life began by pursuing a passion, usually against all odds.